Do you realize that every tick of the clock is a moment of your life you'll never get back? Let's stop for a moment and ponder on this. Time, my friends, is a non-renewable resource. Once it's gone for good. We can't buy it, borrow it, or even steal it. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, yet some of us seem to get so much more done than others. Why is that? The answer lies in how we value our time. Imagine time as a river, constantly flowing, never stopping. You can't hold on to it, you can't store it. You can only use it as it passes by. And just like a river, you can't step into the same moment twice. Every second that ticks by is a moment of your life that you'll never get back. So, what's the cost of wasting time? It's not just about missed opportunities or unfulfilled dreams. It's about the quality of your life. The more time you waste, the less time you have for the things that truly matter, for your passions, your relationships, your personal growth. Now, let's flip the coin. What happens when we manage our time effectively? We become more productive, yes, but it's more than just ticking off tasks from a to-do list. Effective time management allows us to create a life that is satisfying and fulfilling. It enables us to focus on our priorities, to invest our time in activities that are meaningful and rewarding. And here's the beautiful part. When we start valuing our time, we start valuing ourselves. We become more aware of our worth, our potential, and our capabilities. We start living intentionally, purposefully. We take control of our life instead of just letting it pass us by. So, as we embark on this journey of not wasting any more time in our lives, let's keep this in mind. Time is precious, it's priceless, and it's in our hands. Remember, time, once lost, can never be regained. Ever wondered where all your time goes? Let's dive into the deep abyss of time wasters, those sneaky little villains that gulp down hours from our day without us even realizing it. They come in various forms and sizes, from procrastination and lack of planning to distractions that seem harmless but are anything but. Think about procrastination, that cunning little monster that lures us into believing we have all the time in the world. It whispers, "Why not do it later?" And we fall into its trap. What happens next? Stress, rush, and a compromised outcome. Procrastination is a notorious time waster that we need to keep at bay. Then there's the infamous lack of planning. Without a clear plan, we're like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly on the sea of tasks. We end up bouncing from one task to another, wasting precious time and energy. A well-charted plan is our best defense against this time waster. And let's not forget about distractions. Those pesky little interruptions that constantly pull us away from our focus. Be it the incessant ping of social media notifications, the chatter of TV in the background, or even the allure of a new online sale. Distractions are everywhere, and they're stealthy time thieves. Now, you might be thinking, so what? Everyone wastes a little time here and there. But let's get this straight. Time is the one resource we can't replenish. Once it's gone, it's gone. And these time wasters, they're not just stealing your time. They're robbing you of your productivity, your peace of mind, and your potential to achieve more. The first step to reclaiming your time is identifying these time wasters. So take a moment, reflect on your day, and ask yourself, what's eating into my time? Once you pinpoint these culprits, you can start to eliminate them one by one. Remember, time is like a river. You can't touch the same water twice, because the flow that has passed will never pass again. By identifying your time wasters, you take the first step towards reclaiming your time. Do you often feel overwhelmed by your to-do list? We've all been there, staring at a daunting list of tasks with no idea where to start. But what if I told you there's a way to make it manageable? Yes, it's called prioritizing tasks. Prioritizing is all about determining the order in which you'll tackle tasks based on their importance and urgency. Imagine your tasks are a pile of rocks, some big, some small. You can't fit them all in a jar at once, but if you put the big rocks in first, the small rocks will fit around them. The big rocks are your high priority tasks, the ones that really matter. The small rocks are less important tasks that can be done later. One popular method of prioritizing tasks is the Eisenhower box, named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower. This tool helps you sort tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. This way you can focus on what truly needs your immediate attention and plan for those tasks that are important but not necessarily urgent. So how does this help us? Well, when you prioritize tasks, you're not just deciding what to do first. You're deciding what's most important to your goals and your life. It's about making conscious choices about where your time and energy go. Remember, not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks have a higher impact on your life or work than others. Those are the tasks you want to focus on. By identifying and prioritizing these high-impact tasks, you can achieve more with less effort. And we can't ignore the sense of control prioritization brings. It reduces stress and overwhelm, knowing you're focusing on what really matters. It's like having a compass guiding you through the chaos of your to-do list. So, next time you're faced with a mountain of tasks, remember to prioritize. Break them down into manageable chunks. Focus on what's important and urgent, and let the rest fall into place when time permits. Prioritizing tasks is the key to making the most of your time. Ever found yourself scrambling to meet deadlines? You're not alone. This is a common scenario for many, but it can be avoided with smart planning and scheduling. Planning and scheduling are the unsung heroes of time management. They are the strategic generals, plotting the battle against wasted time. With careful planning and scheduling, you can take control of your time, rather than allowing it to control you. So, let's dive into how you can harness these powerful tools. First off, let's talk about calendars. Using a calendar isn't just for remembering birthdays or public holidays. It's a visual representation of your time, allowing you to see how your hours, days, and weeks are allocated. Whether it's a physical calendar hanging on your wall or a digital one on your smartphone, a calendar is an essential tool for planning and scheduling. Next, we have planners. These can be anything from a simple notebook to a sophisticated digital app. Planners allow you to break down your tasks into manageable chunks, prioritizing them based on their importance and urgency. They can also help you allocate specific time slots for each task, preventing the dreaded time creep. Now let's discuss a powerful technique called time blocking. This is where you divide your day into blocks of time, each dedicated to a specific task or group of tasks. For example, you might block out the first 2 hours of your day for deep, focused work, followed by a shorter block for emails and administrative tasks. Time blocking can dramatically increase your productivity by reducing multitasking and distractions. Finally, remember to be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes tasks will take longer than expected, or unexpected events will crop up. It's important to build some flexibility into your schedule to accommodate these surprises. So, there you have it. The secret to not wasting any more time in your life lies in careful planning and scheduling. Remember, a well-planned day is a well-utilized day. Ever felt burnt out from working non-stop? I bet you have. It's a common occurrence in our fast-paced world. But here's the thing. It's not about how long you work, but how effectively you can maintain your productivity. And that's where the concept of work-life balance comes in. Work-life balance is not a myth, it's a necessity. It's about creating a harmonious blend of work and personal life. It's about understanding that your work is a part of your life, not your entire life. It's about recognizing that your personal life, your hobbies, your relationships, they all matter just as much. Now, you might think that taking breaks is a waste of time, but it's actually the opposite. Breaks are the secret ingredient to maintaining productivity. When you work non-stop, your brain gets tired, your creativity dwindles, and your productivity drops. But when you take regular breaks, you give your brain the rest it needs to recharge and rejuvenate. You come back to your task with a fresh perspective, a renewed energy, and a heightened productivity. Let's introduce a technique here called the Pomodoro Technique. It's a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 80s. You break your work into 25-minute intervals, separated by 5-minute breaks. These intervals are known as pomodoros, the plural in English of the Italian word pomodoro, tomato, after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer that Cirillo used as a university student. After about 4 pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. The Pomodoro technique is an effective way to structure your workday. maintain your productivity, and ensure you're taking regular breaks. It's a simple tool, but a powerful one. It's about working with time, not against it. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, or unproductive, remember this. Remember, taking breaks isn't wasting time. It's investing in your productivity. Work smarter, not harder, and see the difference it makes in your life.